This episode is brought to you by...
Coming up, Glee takes a summer break. Mao's Last Dancer settles in Australia, and Dancing with the Stars shares their thoughts on dance moms. Hey, did you guys see that Cirque show at the Oscars? Wow. It looks as though the Queensland Ballet is making a safe investment with Lee Schwinn-Sing. Schwinn-Sing is the author of Mao's Last Dancer and also a former ballet dancer, stockbroker, writer, and professional speaker. Though he may wear many hats, he's settling down this July to become the new artistic director for the company. The current director, Francois Claus, is headed to Europe to pursue new projects. Schwinn-Sing's contract will keep him around for at least 4 years with the Queensland Ballet. So Simone, what do you have this week for the video pick?
Slightly overlooked is my music video pick of the week, Fiona Apple's Paper Bag. I can truly appreciate this 1930s style musical classical jazz production. Although released in 2000, this production is a classic full of extensive dance sequences. Director Paul Thomas Anderson manages to expose Fiona's quirky sense of humor as she is surrounded by a swarm of young boys choreographed by Michael Rooney.
We all know Mikhail Baryshnikov as the acclaimed dancer choreographer, but did you know that he's a photographer as well? The Gary Nader Art Center in Miami is showing his dance photography in a gallery titled Dance This Way. The images feature dancers of all sorts of technical and street dance backgrounds, their blurred outlines emulating the momentum and movement of the dancing. Baryshnikov explains that these images are more reflective of the live viewing experience than of a still, crisp image.
Hey you guys, Big J Cardi here for DancePlug.com in North Hollywood for Dancers Alliance. Tonight the members are going to educate the community on the importance of voting in the upcoming SAG-AFTRA union merger. It's a huge deal, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, DancePlug has got you covered.
We're really excited. We are anxious because a lot of this is going to be dependent on the community really coming together, and for years, I think this is long overdue.
It's been a long time coming. It's something that I wish would have happened when I was a younger dancer. It makes everything so much easier and smoother having one common place where everything can happen for us and one union that's fighting for us.
So you said that there was an opportunity for this merger to happen years ago, but it didn't by what, 2% in the votes?
By 2%, this did not pass. So you're looking at a really historic event right now. It's something that's got a lot of attention on it. This is big stuff.
With this whole new generation of kids, they've really organized really well. And with social media, I think we've finally made a group and a community where we can stand from and make huge movements to get more non-union work unionized.
We work as stunt people, we work as principal performers, we work as background people. We work basically all of the contracts. And what's happening is we're working a little bit in this contract and a little bit in that contract, but we're not qualifying for any health and retirement benefits. And if anybody needs health and retirement benefits, that's a dancer.
And I'm working on merger. Vote yes.
Vote yes, Bobby.
Nice. Once in after, once in SAG.
Sad face, Glee's 2012 summer tour has been officially canceled. Little explanation for the cancellation has been given, other than the fact that the hardworking singer, dancer, actors just need a little time for R&R. Okay, I guess that's fair. There is prospect of a performance by Leah Michele, Corey Monteith, and Naya Rivera at the Hollywood Bowl if you just can't get through the summer without your Gleek fix.
Did you know that Glee star Harry Shum Jr. was one of the original silhouetted dancers of the iPod campaign? Even donned a mohawk for one of them. Shum's smooth moves were since then lent to many other Apple commercials.
And since we are on the subject of Apple products, I hope you've seen this video dedicated to Steve Jobs. Out of the creative minds of Pac-Man and Moon of I Am Me crew and Hawk of Quest crew, check out this clip of iTut. Katri Grisso is one fiery dancer from Santa Barbara. With a BFA in dance from the University of California, she has a strong background in ballet, jazz, modern, and more. She has performed for big namers like Nike, Death Cab for Cutie, and Kanye West. Katri also teaches in styles including jazz, tap, contemporary, ballet, and lyrical. Alright pluggers, this week you've got to work some sass with Terry Best's new intermediate jazz routine, Damn Your Eyes. There's a slow and sultry downbeat, but the choreography will let you play with dynamics and accentuation.
Anybody else? I give myself a good talking to.
Okay, ever have one of those creative moments when you just get lost in a song? Well, Play by Guapole has that very lost kind of thing going on. I'm talking that smooth, sultry bass that just wills to comatose you. Play is perfect for a contemporary hip-hop or lyrical piece because it generates eclectic storytelling elements that guarantee an escape into contralto fission. Just think Toni Braxton meets Sade. Play can be found on Guapole's Break of Dawn album. And now, back to Ben with this week's Dirty Dish.
Peel. Twitter feud alert! Dancing with the Stars' Derek Huff and Mark Ballas have let the public know they are outraged with the reality TV series Dance Moms. And I'm sure they're not the only ones, particularly the educational approaches of over-the-top teacher Abby Lee Miller. Miller is known for her mind games, screaming fits, and physically demanding rehearsals. Oh, and her students are all under the age of 13, by the way. Huff and Ballas accuse Abby Lee of being crazy and abusive. Dance should be fun and inspirational, and a teacher can be strict without being abusive. Miller, in return, was not apologetic. She made it clear that she will push the girls to the limit if that's what it takes to help them improve. But where should you draw the line between helpful and hurtful? What I'm really wondering is why mothers let this happen to their children. Ugh, producers and ratings. Oh, Dance Moms. Well, that's all we have for this week's dish. Make sure you go to DancePlug's channel to look at all of the Dancers Alliance interviews we just grabbed at the SAG-AFTRA merger meeting. There's some great information there. Next week, we'll be back at the Alex Theater for Celebrate Dance, chatting to this year's guest choreographers. You know DancePlug's got you covered. I'll see you guys next week. I'm Benjamin Allen saying peace and love.
This episode is brought to you by